And then obviously with the whole story that happened.
Well, and let's touch on that story because there's two names that come to mind. Most recently, the James family with LeBron and his son playing with the LA Lakers,
Yeah,
and Ken Griffey Jr. and Senior playing together. And Dusty, you're in that category, man. That's some pretty elite company to be part of, man. To be able to play and share the ice with your son,
yeah,
I commend you, man. That's pretty cool.
it was. And the way it went down was just so hilarious. It was I I could never have scripted that on how it went down
Fill
because
everyone in. Fill everyone in with the
well
story for those that are like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
I wasn't even in Ontario
This is
with the
Ontario,
rain,
California, by the way, for those that
California.
don't know. Yeah.
So it's about 45 minutes away or 2.5 hours depending on traffic. But I was in LA doing the pregame skate for the Vancouver Canucks. They were in town in LA. I was doing that pregame skate because Billy had to book off to some, I don't know if alumni thing or family thing. I can't remember. So I was doing the pregame skate there. And Jonah had already been called up to back up. He had been backing up Soupy. And we had injury situation. Quickie was out. And I can't remember. I think it was Budai and Zats were up. I think Budai and Zats were up, and I was doing that pregame skate, and Zatkov went down screaming with a groin or something, and I looked, and my mind right away was reeling. I was like, "Wow, man!" Because we had so many injuries, and I literally, it was a few minutes of everybody freaking out, and someone said, Blakey wants you upstairs. And I went up, and they had talked and said, we're not going to be able to get a backup to Ontario in time. You're going to have to go back up your son. And,
And that's why
and
you're
I,
like, where's the cameras?
and I said, I'll do it. I got no, because I had bought me gear and I've been practicing. So for that very reason, just in case, and to help with the guys not being tired and stuff. So that wasn't the issue. I said, but you sure? Like this, my son and this whole thing, I don't want the attention to be around this. And he goes, well, if you're good with it, we're good with it because we don't have another option right now. And I said, all right. And he goes, you got to get in the car right now and go. So I'm packing my
So was it 45 minutes or 2.5 hours? How long did it take you to get there? And
tell you the truth, so my mind was going through so much. I don't remember. And I did 3 interviews in the car along the way because it went out fast.
sure.
And I did.
By the way, another name just popped into my head while you're thinking about that. Gordie Howe. You're in that category
Okay.
too. Yeah.
But yeah, I did a bunch of interviews in the car along the way, and then I talked to my son and my wife, and I asked Jonas, "Are you cool?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "This." He thought it was awesome. Uh, he was actually a lot more chill than I was. I was just because I didn't want to, because I walked into the dressing room and our stalls were right next to each other, and both emos were all already, the nameplates are on there and our gear and our jerseys, and they had my number, and which was super cool. And I just didn't want that to be the whole attention. I wanted him to have a good first American League hockey game and enjoy it and not be about that dad's backing him up. So I tried to, I did enjoy a few moments for sure, but I tried to get out of his hair and I tried not to be a focus point, and yeah, I just enjoyed the whole thing. It was so weird though. I'm not going to lie. Like I'm on the bench and I'm watching him and I'm like dad mode, coach mode. And he'd come to the bench and I was like, this is so cool. Like it was the coolest thing ever, man.
Are you watching him make saves? You're like, yes, come on, son, come on, come on.
Yeah. It was fun, man. It was fun.
When he comes to the bench during the media timeout, though, is he calling you dad or Dusty? Like, hey, Dusty, do you have a towel?
No, it's dad. It's always dad. If any of my kids call me Dusty, I get pissed.
That's awesome, dude. I can only imagine, like, if I was I know, like, my dad never skated really, but if I could share that with him, how cool that would be. And I'm sure with you and your boys, either one of them, how cool that would be to, Dad, pass me the shampoo in the post-game shower.
Hey, more hockey content. It might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?